What is up, YouTube? What is up, family? We have another request. We got the best German food. What to eat in Germany? Can I just take one guess? Everything. Just eat everything. Everything. That's what I would do. If I went to Germany, I would just say, hello, can I have one of everything? Yeah, I would. All right, let's go. Let's see what you think. Mr. I don't know your name, but okay, tell me.
Hey there, fellow hungry travelers. Mark here with Walter's World.
Mark, why don't you tell me what to eat?
And today we're going to talk about the eats of Germany, or like the most German things that you should have when you're here.
The Germany,
and you know what? We've got to start off with probably the most German of the Germaniness, the sausages, the Wurst. Yes, there are lots and lots of bratwurst when you're here. There's lots and lots of sausage you can have when you're here.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take that. What are you guys gonna have? I'll take that. Right, this is one serving for me, right here. I'm good. All of that, just for me. What are you guys gonna have? I'm not sharing. Do you see that? I'm not sharing.
And you're going to have a lot, and you well should. Whether you're me, or you're my mom, or my kids, sausages ray when you're here. And probably the most important one to have is the Thüringer Bratwurst. So the Thüringer Bratwurst is just a type of bratwurst that you'll see on the street. People will be selling it in little stands, or you might see a person like carrying it like in a backpack and they're cooking it in front of them.
What?
But that is the definition of a perfect bratwurst. Now, what's cool is sometimes you can get it at a half-meter size, okay? So that can be a bit crazy, but
Oh my God. Oh, damn. I need to go to Germany.
Thüringer Bratwurst, that is your traditional bratwurst that you're used to and you know and that you're going to love with some Senf, some mustard on top. Now, there are a lot of other wurst, a lot of other sausages when you're here. If you're down in Bavaria in the south, there's Weisswurst or white sausage, which is really, really good. And they serve that with a sweet mustard and a pretzel, which is very nice. Now, if
Wait a minute. They serve that in water with chives?
good, and they serve that with a sweet mustard and a pretzel, which is very nice. Now, if you're down in Nuremberg, Nuremberg's famous for the Nuremberger sausages, the Nuremberger Wurst. And the thing is you might recognize a Nuremberger sausage when you see it because it looks like a breakfast link sausage, okay? And the thing is, they're small and they're tiny, and if you go to Nuremberg, you can get a plate, and they'll actually give you like a plate of 30 of them. But if you're walking around and have it, they'll give you a little roll with 3 or 4 inside with some mustard. That's a great way to go, especially in Nuremberg. That is a must when you're there. And if you're in Berlin, you probably have the most popular one that's become like a super trend snack in Germany and other places around the world. You have Currywurst, which is curry sausage. Now, you may think, oh, it's a curry bratwurst. I'm like, no, it's a normal bratwurst. But what they do is they put curry spices into ketchup and make it a curry ketchup. And what they do is they chop it up and then they drown it in the curry ketchup and with some fries. It's fantastic. And honestly, if you're looking for some food thing to take back home from Germany, get some curry ketchup and take it home with you, because that stuff is the bomb. And sometimes you can actually find the good stuff at Aldi back in the US. So there is that for you. Now, if you're looking for more of your traditional like hot dog kind of sausage though, there's a lot of different names, a lot of different things that kind of go on there, but the closest one you're going to find is either a Frankfurter or a Bockwurst. Okay, those are two ones that are I feel resemble the closest to a hot dog, or a Wiener.
Dude, if I'm going to Germany, I don't even want to talk about a hot dog. I don't even want to think about a hot dog.
Wurst, a Viennese sausage, you'll see those as well. But basically on the street, your sausage choice is going to be that Thüringer Bratwurst. That's going to be your go-to walk-around snack kind of thing. Great street food here in Germany, okay? Now, moving away from our sausages, because, you know, Germans eat more than sausage, I think. Yes, they do. They eat a lot of pork as well, and you will see pork, and more pork when you're here. You can get a pork steak, Schweinsteak. That's a popular cut of meat.
That looks good.
The one that you'll see probably the most is actually schnitzel. And I know when you have schnitzel, traditionally schnitzel is made out of veal. But here in Germany, veal's more expensive, and so you have a lot of places that give you pork schnitzel. Well, sometimes you see chicken schnitzel, but it'll be a pork schnitzel, which is the pork just beaten to a flattened thing. They bread it and fry it. It is super good, and there's a lot of different schnitzels you can have. My personal favorite is Jäger Schnitzel, which has mushrooms and cream sauce on top. Oh, so good. So good. You can't go wrong with that. Other pork things you might want to have when you're here. When you go around, you might see a thing called frikadelle, which is basic.
Hold on.
Things you might want to have when you're here. When you go around.
See, that's beautiful. That is just, I would eat outside all day in this environment right here. Just look at that. That is perfect.
And you might see a thing called frikadelle, which is basically, I would call it a meatball sandwich that you'll see the same place that sell you like the currywurst and the bratwurst. They'll have those there. But the most important pork product here in Germany for me is Schweinshaxe. Or basically you're calling it like pork shoulder or pork knuckle. You'll see that on there. And if you ever played a video game and they gave you like the ham hock kind of thing where it's the bone and the meat on it and it gives you all your energy back, that's what it is. And when you have one, you understand. And there's different ways you can have it. If you're in Berlin, they'll call it Eisbein, and it's like boiled, okay?
Yeah, I'm not down with boiled. I want the fattest possible greasy way it could be, and that's fried. Nah, man, I ain't boiling no pork.
But if you're in other parts, they put it on a grill and roast it.
Now we talking. Oh, we could do a grill too. I'm fine with that. Oh, that looks so damn good.
And the fat and the skin on the outside gets all crispy and so good.
I know.
You have to have it. Like, that is my go-to, okay? And in certain places, you can get Schäufle, which is kind of a similar cut as well. You'll see that we've had that a lot in Bamberg, but you don't see it all over the place. So, Schweinshaxe, go for it. Now, other meat dishes you might see, beef is here as well. You can get Sauerbraten, which basically says sour roasting.
Look like meatloaf.
Basically, it's a long cooked piece of meat, which is nice. Also, you can get a rolled up beef, Rindrouladen, which is basically beef rolled up with some stuff. That's actually...
Oh. Yeah. I should just be allowed to just try all foods from everywhere. Just how to get it. That's the problem.
A nice thing to have. I see that a lot on some like lunch menus. It's very popular around the country. But there's plenty of meats. There's also plenty of fish you can have when you're here as well. I like fish too. I think one of the other things that's important when you're here is the bread, okay? And yes, you can have a pretzel, and of course you want to dip this in mustard, by the way, when you're here. It's so good. And if you're having a big old beer...
That would be me. I would definitely have the beer. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It goes together perfectly.
Yes, because it absorbs the beer, and then you can have more beer. And then you have more pretzels, and then you can have more beer. And then it can be ripped out of your mind, but your body doesn't know it, because the pretzels are absorbing all of the beer. Yeah, we talk about endless drinking. Endless. As long as you got endless pretzels. Great combo.
So you have that. But you'll notice around Germany, there's tons and tons of bakeries because they make fantastic breads. And mornings, breakfasts for you when you're here.
I have heard the pretzels are outrageous in Germany. I have heard that.
You're going to have these little rolls, okay? They're called Brötchen, which is little bread, or Semmel, depending where you are and what kind of German they speak. And you have different kinds, like plain white bread versions, so you have multi-grain versions. My mom's favorite is this one that has pumpkin seeds on the top of it. Like, we search it out when we come to Germany, don't we, Mom? Like, to find it, because it's so good. But you'll have that, and I gotta warn you, when you have breakfast in Germany, it is going to be the rolls, and then you're gonna have cold cuts, like ham, cheese, salami, and slices of cheese, and probably hard-boiled or soft-boiled eggs. Like, that's traditional German breakfast.
No sunny side up and bacon? No?
Like, that's what you're gonna have. And it's funny, because when Germans travel to the U.S., a lot of times... they'll complain to the hoteliers, we don't want pancakes and eggs and bacon. We want our Scheibe. We want our ham and cheese cuts with our bread. So just be aware of that when you're here at restaurants and you're staying at hotels. And if you want to try some for breakfast...
Oh, my God. I mean, talk about the most outrageous, beautiful, charming, romantic, if you bring your woman, place to eat. Come on. Oh, it's the location of restaurants are huge too. They really are. That is so important. Tourists will eat this up.
It's a little more cereal based. Go for the muesli. It's that mix of, like, you look at it and you're like, I'm going to be regular today after I eat this, okay? So you have that. Yogurt's also very popular to have at breakfast time, so you do have that. But going back to the bread stuff, also, if you go to the bakeries, you'll see they'll have all these pre-cut pieces of cake of all different kinds, okay? And I know we're here in the Freiburg, which is in the Black Forest. So you might think, oh, Black Forest cake. I'm like, yes, there is that. Beautiful. But for me, if you can get any kind of fruit cakes, not like fruit cake like you get at Christmas, but it's a cake that has a fruit topping on it, that's always one.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm down with everything you see right here. I'm down with all of it. All of it, people. All of it. Mm. Okay, maybe I shouldn't go to Germany because I will definitely gain a lot of weight. A lot of weight if I go to Germany.
Wonderful. Germany is also great with Pfannkuchen, which are basically different kinds of fried dough with powdered sugar on it, and whatever size and form you can get it because they're amazing.
These are not diet foods, people.
And you have that, and the thing is, the bakeries are all over the country. You can grab stuff all during the day, have it for a snack. If you've got your kids, I recommend, if you're pushing around in a stroller, go get them a Brötchen, get them a roll. They'll gnaw on that for a couple hours while you go see the sights, so that's really nice, okay? And honestly, you can never go wrong with a good Apfelstrudel, right? So you have...
Yeah, I know. I can't.
Now, looking to the side dishes, which I think are very important, because for me, the side dishes here in Germany are some of the best things you have. Because you have, traditional Kartoffelsalat, potato salad, and the very different versions they have it here. Sometimes you'll have it warm, sometimes you'll have it cold, sometimes you just want it all. You have that. You might have all these different versions of potatoes on the side. There's one that's called Bauernkartoffeln, which is like farmers' potatoes, which basically they're kind of sliced up and then kind of not. They're
that's like the French have a dish like that, like a gratin, au fisson, something like that. Gratin, very thin sliced potatoes, cooked with cream and spices, and
have all these different versions of potatoes on the side. There's one that's called Bauernkartoffeln, which is like farmers' potato.
Right there. Yeah, that's real similar right there. That is delicious.
Which basically they're kind of sliced up and then kind of they're fried, not like French fries, but they're like fried up in a pan, which is really good. A little speck, a little bacon in there. That's wonderful. Also, you can look in for the noodles. Spätzle. Spätzle is a special kind of German noodle you'll have.
I know. I've heard about these. Yep, they're delish too. I'm told delish.
And you can have it plain, or you can have Käsespätzle, which is cheese spätzle. That is a great side dish. I know some people enjoy the Knödel, which are dumplings, and the thing is, you can have potato dumplings, you can have bread dumplings, you can actually have liver dumplings, like liver dumplings.
Yeah, no, I'm not down with liver. No. Liver? I don't even know why people eat liver. I'm not down with liver. No liver. You could have just fooled me. You could have said that is a ground beef meatball, and I would have been like, that looks so good. But now that you said liver, nope, can't, nope.
Soup is actually really good for a starter. You can do that, and in Germany as well is when it's different seasons, different like veggies are in season. You can get so much, like when strawberry seasons, and there's a great things there. Or we're here now during Spargel season, asparagus season, white asparagus. Oh my gosh, if you're here and they have asparagus, eat it. The Germans love it, and they'll be mad if you don't have some. So definitely check.
And it's excellent for you.
Check that out when you're.
But it makes your pee really stink. You guys know that, right? Asparagus makes you pee. Like, the scent of your pee goes up like by 100 when you eat a lot of asparagus. It's true. Look it up if you don't believe me.
You're here, but let's be honest. What's the side dish we all know?
I mean, look. It's not even the food that he's talking about. It's the scenery that he's showing me. It's just beautiful. It really is. Just look how clean and gorgeous this shot is right here. With no food involved. Just look.
About from Germany, beautiful. Sauerkraut. Yes, you can get sauerkraut when you're here. And if you're not a big sauerkraut fan, my mom and I, we're not the biggest sauerkraut fans. We're actually big on Rotkohl, which is that purple cabbage, that sweet purple cabbage with some apples in it. Oh, so good and so regular making, if you catch my drift.
Yeah, I know. You're talking a lot about regular. Yeah, we understand. You crap a lot. We get it.
And then we have our drinks here in Germany. And obviously, the beer is a big thing here. But you have to realize there's lots of different kinds of beer.
I would imagine.
This is a Weizen beer or a wheat beer.
Dude, that mug is the size of his head. That's my kind of beer. It's the size of his head. That is awesome. Ooh, you guys do not play around when it comes to liquor or beer. Just beer. I mean, beer's liquor. But anyway, you guys do not fool around with beer.
You can get Pilsner beers, which are more like the beers you have in the U.S., like a Budweiser, kind of like clear.
Budweiser is nasty. I would never go near a Budweiser.
Beer. Then you have Schwarzbier, black beer, which is a little bit sweet, like in the Guinness family. It's fantastic. Köstritzer is a fantastic beer to have. You can have, well, actually, what I should tell you is, don't buy any beer specifically from Germany. When you're traveling around Germany, buy the local beer. So if you're in Berlin, you have Berliner Kindl. If you're here in Freiburg, you have Ganter. If you're in Bremen, you'll have Beck's. I'm like, people are very much regional beer drinkers here, and you'll notice the difference. That's why when people ask, what's the national beer of Germany? Yeah, they're not, I mean, Warsteiner maybe, or Beck's. That's one that's all over the place. But people really have their...
Beck's, yeah, no, yeah, I do not like Beck's either.
Local beer.
I don't like Heineken much either.
When you're here, so do that and have that, because if you get the local Altbier, like in Düsseldorf, it's going to be very different. That's what people like to drink there, versus if you're up in Flensburg and having Flensburger Pils in the north of Germany, okay? So something to be aware of. But what you need to realize, for alcohol,
look at that.
Beer is not the only alcohol in Germany. There's actually a lot of great wine when you're here. If you go to the Mosel or the Rhine valleys, you can do wine tours there and go. I mean, it's so much fun. You get to learn about the wine and have the food to go along with it. It's a fantastic experience. I've taken students there. I've done by myself there. I've done with my parents there, my kids there. But the wine, white wine is the best here. Riesling, it can be sweet or dry. There's a lot of different versions of it, but that's the wine you want to have when you're here. Also,
is this the same restaurant? I think it is, just the other view, right? Below them is water. It looks like the exact same restaurant, just flipped around. Beautiful though. Look at the view. I didn't realize that on top of the water you got that view. Man, this is like incredible to eat here, I would imagine. I would just hang out for 3 hours in a place like this, really.
You can have what's called Apfelschorle, and this is a non-alcoholic drink. Yes, there are non-alcoholic drinks here in Germany, okay? Apfelschorle is basically take really good apple juice and put bubble water with it. That's what you have. Oh, this is, if you're hot in the summer, this is the refreshing thing that changes the day. So you want to have that. Also, you may wonder, Mark, can we drink the water in Germany? Yes, you can drink the water in Germany. How do you think they make such good beer? Duh. And one thing is, you can drink the tap water just fine. The locals, though, they like to have Wasser mit Gas, water with gas. So they like their bubble water when they're here.
I'm not a big fan of like sparkling water or yeah, I know what that is. Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
So
I'm a fan of water though. Bottled water. We don't mess with tap here. We could. It's so chlorinated. Nah, I wouldn't mess with it.
Be prepared for that. If you just order water, they probably might bring you just bubble water. So you might want to ask for, Wasser ohne Gas, water without gas, or stilles Wasser, still water. And that'll help you out there. And with all this heavy food, you might wonder, Mark, how am I going to be able to sleep at night? How am I going to digest? Well, what's great is there's there's actually more, but there's two popular digestives here in Germany that, unfortunately, in the U.S., one of them has become more of a college drunk shot, but Jägermeister and Unterberger, those are two shots that, honestly, if you have one of those heavy fat meals and you're like, oh, I feel horrible, have a shot of Jägermeister or have the little bottle of Unterberger, and it really does help your stomach digest, and you'll feel better really quickly. I didn't believe it, but I've had enough experience now that I totally do believe it, because I had some bad
I would have never thought that
experience with Jägermeister back in college. So I tried to avoid it, but I was so full one day, my buddy gave me a shot, and I'm like, after 5 minutes, I'm like, hey, I feel good again. So
I would have guessed walking. Well, digest the food and, not feel like you're a fat bastard. Walk. Just walk. Because I promise you, everybody in Europe walks. They walk. They don't get in their car and drive 5 minutes away. They don't do that. We do that here. But over there, I'm sure when some place is 15, 20 minutes away, you walk. You just walk. That's all. And it kind of takes care of the digestive issue.
I hope this helps you know some of the things you can eat when you're here in Germany. If you're looking for some more international fare or things people don't think that's typical German, there's so much international food here in Germany. You can eat great Spanish food, great Italian food, because Germans really love food from all around the world. Great Indian food, obviously great Turkish food when you're here. You have a lot of Turkish immigration here. Probably the one thing you'll see the most that people have are doner kebabs. That's like my go-to snack when I'm out. If I want to have something on the go, it's the bread in there with the sliced up meat meat and the veggies and the sauce. Oh, Kreuz is also so good. That's one, if you had a few drinks, it's a good thing to finish off your night, to sober you up and help you sleep and have wonderful dreams of Germany. So I hope this helps you know some of the things you can eat and enjoy when you're here in Germany. Obviously, there are so many more fantastic foods and snacks here in Germany. Please put in the comment section below so we can have more fun foods to talk about and enjoy when we're in Germany or other travelers are there. And I'll say a special thank you to our patrons on Patreon and our members on YouTube. And I just want to say, if you want to help out, go to patreon.com/WaltersWorld to see how you can help out us to make more honest travel videos and honest food videos all around the world.
That's all I got to do?
And I'll say bye from here in Freiburg, Germany. I also got to finish my beer and my pretzel.
That's all I got to do?
So you have a good one.
Okay, Patreons. Hi. Patreons, I need some help. Just send me lots of money so I can get on a plane and go to Germany and then hang out at the exact restaurant this guy's at. I didn't know that. You could just ask Patreons. Patreons will hook you up. And you go, well, listen. I already got German family. Trust me. I got German Patreon family. I got Rammstein tickets that are already all set. I got a couple of houses I can stay at. But the problem is the plane ticket and the time. See, it's not even the plane ticket, really. It's the time. How do I go to Germany? I'm not going to Germany for 3 days. I am not going to Germany for 3 days. I'm going to Germany for a month. If I go, it's for a month. 3 weeks minimum. And that's a little problem. Because of I'm a busy bee over here. I'm a busy bee. But Patreons, you can't just, I don't know, you can't just send me to countries and eat. Mark, how do you do that, Mark? How'd you do that? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to the video. The food looks absolutely delicious. And the places that he is showing me just look so, they look so pleasant to be at. I mean, the atmosphere, the views, the scenery, the coziness. That's the word. It looks so cozy. Look, I gotta find that place again. Cause seriously, right there. I mean, just see. I don't know where. Right here, just eating outside, overlooking water and mountains, and this might not even. I don't know. It's everything just looks beautiful, quaint. These areas, all these little areas that he's eating at, showing us where's the other place. I want the place in the beginning with the cobblestone roads and right around here. I mean, just look. Well, no. Oh, damn it. Right. All right. Well, never mind. This is a disaster. But where was it? I'm not gonna see it now, am I? Nah, I missed it now. I missed it. It's very hard to do it with a mouse. Anyway, I could do this. I mean, places overlooking like that. I don't know, guys. Germany, I'm not going to lie, really looks beautiful. It really does. It really looks beautiful. And I know every country has these little areas that I'm sure most people would never even know, wouldn't find it, right? Because the first thing your brain is telling you, I have to see the capital, I have to see the city, I have to see the cathedrals, I got to see the castles, I got to see the churches. But, who would say, hey, there's this little restaurant down there 6 miles on the right. You'll miss it if you don't look right. There's beautiful trees, scenery, flowers, and there's a restaurant hidden in there. You could eat outside. You know what I mean? I don't know how people, how would I know that? How would I find that? It's incredible. I mean, just absolutely beautiful, beautiful areas in Germany. Just beautiful. See, I mean, you guys like eating outside, huh? So do I. I love eating outside. Anyway, okay, well, I'm starving now. I'm starving. The best German food. What to eat in Germany. Boy, he gave us a list, didn't he? There's a lot of stuff to eat in Germany. And he probably only showed half of the good stuff. I'm sure you guys are like, oh, he forgot this, he forgot that. Oh, boy, you should taste this, taste that. Yeah, I know. The list grows. The list grows. But this just looks so pleasant, so cozy. So the atmosphere is just beautiful. Really. It is. Man, I would love to. I really would genuinely love to just sit down and eat at a place like this. It really is nice, especially the one in, the other place, like here. Yeah, I definitely want to eat here, right here on these tables, right out here. Anyway, it's a great video. Good stuff, Mark. Good stuff, Mark. You a lucky son. Anyway, okay, I'm jealous. I'm a little bit jealous. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little jealous. All right. Anyway, move on to the next one. Move on to the next one, because now I gotta eat something. Take care. Peace out. Gute Nacht.